Knowledge, wisdom, elevation. Turn the volume up. Class is in session. So many minds in the fog. So many thoughts in a cage. Arguing over gossip, trends, names. He got more followers than him. But if you can count your likes, you still ain't where real growth at. I got 10,000, he got 9,000. Okay. Compared to the elders who built libraries, compared to generations that passed knowledge down, we all still climbing. So why debate to destroy when we could build to explore? Forget clout, let's reason, let's grow. Let's free each other together. Welcome to the Sabir Bey show. Open up your mind. Every episode, another jewel you can find. Question what you're told. Let the truth unfold. Knowledge is the treasure that's worth more than gold. Yeah. I done seen people lost off a headline and me. Trade a sharp mind just to stump for the screen. Everybody's rolling, but they starving for sense. Caught up in a circus, barely hoping to rent. I'd rather crack a book than flex on a feed. Rather grow a whole tribe than chase solo greed. See, the goal ain't viral just for one little run. It's making sure our grandkids know where they from. Every lesson got a purpose, every fact got a root. Wisdom ain't overnight, it's lifelong pursuit. If one of us learning, then let's share another page. Cause divided we confuse, united we engage. Hands up if you're tired of the lies. Hands up if you're ready to get wise. No more crabs in the bucket dragging down the ground. We can all rise when we think on it all. Welcome to the Sabir Bey show. Open up your mind. Every episode, another jewel you can find. Question what you're told. Let the truth unfold. Knowledge is the treasure that's worth more than gold. Yo.
What's up? What's good? So listen, this is what we're gonna do. So if you disagree with what I'm saying, feel free. You can step to the cipher, and if you're from Foundational Black Dead Americans, you can also come to the feed. If you and your feelings about it, bring your grievances to the show, because I stand 10 toes down, baby. And so don't ever think this is about hate and dislike and jealous. I never had a jealous bone in my body. Ask anybody I grew up with. They'll tell you. I don't care about your feelings, my G, and nor do I have a jealous bone in my body. So if you believe that these people from Foundational Black Americans are all that great and they're really fighting for the people, this is their time to come to the feed. So we're going to ride this thing out. So everybody is welcome to the show. Foundational Black Americans, whatever you want to call yourself, come challenge me. I dare any of you Foundational Black Americans to come challenge me. And don't come and say, well, we can be what we want to be. You can be exactly what you want to be too. Just like a girl can be a guy and a guy can be a girl. So let's talk to the Foundational Black Americans. Let me see, what government structures have they ever fought, or do you take your brothers and sisters to the European? Because I don't run to the European for nothing. I don't go to his courtroom. I don't testify. I'm not going to tell him my brother. And we're going to talk to you face to face. So if you don't like what I just said, that goes for you too, Ram. That goes for, let me put my brother George up here too. Let me get my Philly boy George in here. So let's get George from Philly, Ram, my man Eric, all of y'all. Don't hide behind social media, brother. Come on to the fight, Cypher. So I want y'all to do me a favor, share this out. And if you don't like what I'm saying, I'll give you 5 minutes to be a man and come tell me what you don't like. You don't got to type. The feed is free. The feed is free. So if you want to come, the link is right there. So let's get this party started, y'all. Let's share it out. And let's have some fun. So share this to every hashtag at whatever Foundational Black Americans, whatever group that you want. Okay? And they can all come to Sabir Bey show. And I bet you they won't.
So you're a philosopher?
Yes, yes,
So you're a philosopher?
They got 6 minutes, y'all. Let's go.
yes.
They got 6 minutes.
Yes,
So you're a philosopher?
yes, yes, yes.
So you're a philosopher?
Yes, yes.
They got 6 minutes, baby. Let's go.
I think very deeply. I think very deeply. I think
Here go all your foundational Black Americans. Let's go. Don't talk after you get off the feed. Let's go. Share it out.
In about 4 seconds, a teacher will begin to speak. Let us begin.
What, where, why, or when?
What, where, why, or when will all be explained like instructions.
Come on.
to a game. See, I'm not insane. In fact, I'm kind of rational. When I be asking you who is more dramatic, this one or that one, the white one or the black one. Pick the punk and I'll jump up to attack one. KRS-One is just the gotta lead a crew.
That's me.
Right up to your face and dish you. Everyone saw me on the last album cover, holding a pistol, something far from a lover. Beside my brother, S.C.O.T.T. I just laugh, cause no one can defeat
None
me.
of them can defeat
This
me.
is lecture number 2, my philosophy. Number 1 was poetry, you know it's me. This is my philosophy, many artists gotta learn. I'm not flammable, I don't burn. So please stop burning and learn to earn respect. Cause that's just what KR collects. See, what do you expect when you rhyme like a soft pump? You walk down the street and get jumped. You got to have style and learn to be original. And everybody's gonna wanna diss you. Like
Did y'all hear? Are y'all listen? Hold up. We're gonna stop this. I'm gonna show you how ill I really am. Are you really paying attention to what KRS-One said? These foundational Black Americans are not original, brother. It's nothing original about these dudes that y'all see on these platforms. Listen, again, I'm gonna give you all the foundational scary Black, I can't say the other word, Black, because I'm on TikTok and it's blowing up on TikTok. You can't touch me with a 10-foot pole, bruh. Get out your feelings. Come on the feet and embarrass me. I dare you.
we stood up
Let's
for
go
feet
back.
and get jumped. You got to have style and learn to be original. And everybody's gonna wanna diss you. Like me, we still up from the South Philly. And every sucker MC had a response. You think we care? I know that they are on the tip. My posse from the Bronx is thick, and we're real life. We roll correctly. A lot of suckers would like to forget me, but they can't. Cause like a champ, I have got a record. I'm knocking out the fraud to the second. On the mic, I believe that you should get loose. I haven't come to tell you how to juice. I produce, create, innovate on a higher level. I'll be back, but for now, just
I'll be back.
sample.
Bring your foundational. Bring your foundational. Let's go.
In about 4 seconds, a teacher will begin to speak. I played the 9 and you played the target. You all know my name, so I guess I'll just start it. Or should I say start this? I'm an artist. I'll stand new concepts and they're hardest. Yo, cause I'm a teacher and Scott is a scholar. It ain't about money cause we all make dollars. That's why I walk with my head up. When I hear whack rhymes, I get better. Rap is like a setup. A lot of games. A lot of suckers with colorful names.
I'm Dr. This. I'm Dr. That.
Back, but they all just whack. I'm not white or red or black. I'm brown. Colorful names. I'm so and so. I'm this. I'm that. But they all just whack. I'm not white or red or black. I'm brown.
Say it again, Chris.
From the boogie down. Colorful names. I'm so and so. I'm this. I'm that. But they all just whack. I'm not white or red or black. I'm brown. From the boogie down. Productions, of course. I'm music.
Come on, foundational. Challenge me.
Others say they're bad, but they're bugging. Let me show you something now about hip hop, about D-Nice melody and style of rock. I get a pen, a pencil, a marker. Mainly what I write is for the average New Yorker. Some MCs be talking and talking, trying to show how black people are walking. But I don't walk this way to portray or reinforce stereotypes of today. Like all my brothers eat chicken and watermelon.
Come on, y'all.
Talk broken English and drug selling. See, I'm telling and teaching pure facts. The way some act in rap is kind of whack and it lacks creativity and intelligence. But they don't care because they're philosophy on the industry. Don't bother dissing me or even wishing we soften, dilute, or commercialize all the lyrics, cause it's about time one of y'all hear it and hear it firsthand from the intelligent brown man, a vegetarian, no goat or ham.
One more time.
Even wishing we soften, dilute, or commercialize all the lyrics, cause it's about time one of y'all hear it and hear it firsthand from the intelligent brown man, a vegetarian, no goat or ham, or chicken or turkey or hamburger, cause to me that's suicide, self-murder. Let us get back to what we call hip-hop and what it meant to DJ Scott LaRock.
So you're a philosopher? Yes, I think very deeply.
Foundational Black Americans a chance, y'all. Giving them a chance. Let's go. Stand on your square, baby. Where's the foundational Black Americans?
So you're a philosopher? Yes, I think very deeply.
In about 4 seconds, a teacher will begin to speak. How many MCs must get dissed before somebody says don't F with Chris? This is just one style out of many. Like a piggy bank, this is one penny. My brother's name is Kenny. That's Kenny Parker. My other brother, ICU, is much darker. Boogie Down Productions is made up of teachers. The lecture is conducted from the mic to the speaker. Who gets
weaker, the king or the teacher? It's not about a salary. It's all about reality. Teachers teach and do the world good. Kings just rule and mostly never understood. Are y'all getting this? Y'all not comprehending this, bro?
The king or the teacher, it's not about a salary, it's all about reality. Teachers teach and do the world good. Kings just rule and most are never understood. If you were to rule or govern a certain industry, all inside this room right now would be in misery. No one would get along nor sing a song.
Is everybody singing for the king? And Sabir wrong?
Everyone be singing for the king, am I wrong? So yo, what's up? It's me again, Scott LaRock, KRS, BDP again. Many people had the nerve to think that we would end the trend, but criminal-minded, and album which is only 10 funky hit records. No more than 4 minutes and some seconds. The competition checks and keeps checking. They take the album, take it home and start sweating. Why? Well, it's simple. To them, it's kind of vital. To take
Sabir Bey's title.
To them, I'm like an idol. Some type of entity. And everybody's rhyme, they want to mention me, or rather mention us, me and Scott LaRock. But they can get bust, get robbed, get dropped. I don't play around, nor do I F around. And you can tell by the bodies that are left around when some clown jumps up to get beat down. Broken down to its very last compound. See how it sound? A little unrational. A lot of MCs like to use the word dramatical. Fresh for 88, you suckers.
That was 88, but it's 2026. So listen, I told y'all I played that song just for the foundational Black American get their courage together and y'all can share this out. So again, if you're from the foundational Black Americans, please come to the feed and let me see all your receipts. The only group of people that I see they dissing is our African or Caribbean brothers and sisters. That's it. And then they go to the white man and they go tell the white man, the so-called white man, oh my God, he talked about me. That's why I wish I would. I don't give a damn if you 6 foot tall, 7 foot tall. I know how to beat you down. Trust me. Don't get it twisted because you think you're about 300 something pounds and 7 foot tall. I seen dudes like you cry, bro. Trust me. I am straight South Philadelphia dude. If you don't like it, I'm saying I'm South Philadelphia. I'm from the true school of South Philly. Okay. I'm from a particular era in Philadelphia. So you can't intimidate me by how tall, how big, how weight. Nah, bro. You Negroes are still gold. As soon as I do something to you, you'll run to the white man and tell the white man, I want to sue Sabir Bey because Sabir Bey did such and such. They keep sending me these warnings. Come on, man. Damn, boy, you can get on TikTok and talk all this crazy stuff, but they keep your live is flagged for violation of criminal behavior. Like, hold up. Can't make this up, yo. Yo, I cannot make. You mean to tell me What is the criminal behavior that I'm saying when you get on TikTok talking crazy? Do y'all see that? What is the criminal behavior? Wait a minute. Hey, Jarrell, did you see that, brother? It said my video was flagged for criminal behavior. I'm appalled. What did I say? I gotta black people, brother. It's white supremacy, brother. White man did it. You a tether. They just sent me a message and told me that my video is going to be flagged for criminal I'm trying to figure out what crime did I commit just now by saying that. What crime? If I'm here to defend myself, I didn't say anything wrong. So I want y'all to understand the weird part. I don't run to the police for nothing. I know that they got y'all caught up in that you got to run to them. I've been through some things in my life, from being shot and being in shootouts, and I never ran to the white man, and I never told who shot me, what happened, what's going on. So there's the thing. If you're not necessarily from the streets, you can tell, because most of these cats from foundational Black Americans are definitely that, and they will definitely tell. So again, if you don't like my attitude, there's three things you can do. Jump on the feed, right? Jump off the feed, or be quiet. So Jarrell, are we good on Are we good on TikTok, y'all? Because you know TikTok is sensitive. But you can get on TikTok and talk about people calling people tethers, and they got flies in their eyes and all the craziness on social media. And this is the thing about social media, what I don't like. I can't wait. I cannot wait until this thing is done. I can't wait, because if you pay attention, this whole foundational Black American stuff is collapsing. It's truly collapsing. Let me see if I get Jarrell in the building. It's collapsing. Let me share this with you. Shout out to my brother Terrence Ill, and shout out to my brother Malik that I grew up with in Philadelphia. I just got off the phone with both of these two brothers in Philly, and we was having a discussion. And my brother Terrence Ill, Morris brother, he said, if a person, I don't like the word follow. He said, if a person follows or do anything, deal with the Moorish Science Temple, or he said, follow Sabir. This is what he said. Those are the two things. Because what I'm going to do is give it to you raw and give it to you real. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm not going to water anything down. I'm going to give it to you raw. And I may be the only one that invites you to the show to disagree with what I'm saying. I may be the only one. Okay? Jarrell, I'm trying to send you the invite, brother. You getting this, or they flagged me? What's going on? Let me know, brother, what's happening on TikTok. I'm trying to tap in on TikTok, bro. What's up? What's up? Before I call you, make sure my brother Jarrell can hear me. I don't know what's going on. This is what happens, people. Again, if you're from foundational, your call has been. If you're from foundational Black Americans, please come on. Okay, so I was talking to my brother Terrence Ill and my brother Malik, and we was talking about Philadelphia, what Philadelphia was doing, what the politicians are doing, and I'm like, foundational Black Americans are not fighting any of this. They are a virus, and you can deal with a virus, and they are an embarrassment. Those two things. So if you don't like that shit, the foundational Black Americans an embarrassment and a virus, then come to the feed. I welcome you, because you are definitely a virus. Foundational Black Americans, right? And if you don't like it, challenge me, because that's exactly what y'all are, an embarrassment and a virus. So they're creating a will. They're creating a will that's already been there. And I thought about this. I thought about all this when it was happening. Noble Drew Ali said this: it will be the third and fourth generation coming with their eyes wide open. Listen to me again. Anyone knows the history of Noble Drew Ali, the great Noble Drew Ali, who actually told us we were not Negro, Black, and colored. Noble Drew Ali said it would be the third and fourth generation coming with their eyes wide open. So I'm gonna show you how the European thinks ahead. He thinks ahead. You do the math from 19, let's say 1920s or 1930s to now. We are about the third and fourth generation that he was talking about. We are the third and fourth generation. So somebody figured this out, right? Because they have agents everywhere. Oh, who can we pay? Who can we pay? We're Moors without no doubt. We're Moors without no doubt. We're Moors without no doubt or contradiction. So if any of you cats want to try to challenge me, please come challenge me. I'm not one of these Moors that did this and dipped. I'm still standing. So if you want to come challenge me, please, I beg you. And don't come and tell me that the Moors is a religion, because it's not a religion. I can tell you I don't do no research. So we're Moors without no doubt or contradiction. So I said, well, maybe, just maybe, because y'all be sleeping, because y'all forget stuff the next week. You forget about what happened a couple of weeks ago. So I said, maybe they set back. And I was watching this movie, Jack Richard, in between. I don't know if did y'all see the dude Jack Richard? Or what they're going to do in the movie. It's real, people. A lot of stuff is real. So Jack Richard, they went to this particular spot in the season. It's on Prime, the white man's Prime. So in that movie, it was a building that didn't have no address on it. It had nothing on it. So there were certain records that was kept in this particular spot. And what they were doing, they would take the paperwork and they would take the paper and put it on a disc so they can control it. So everybody can't have the paperwork. Are y'all following me? Are you following me? I know y'all scared to talk about this foundation of Black Americans because y'all don't read anything. Like picking up a book is like kryptonite to these foundational Black Americans. So in the movie, in the series, they had to break into this building where the warehouse is at. Right? Hold on one second. Responding to my daughter. What she want? I got a daddy duties, man. So I know this is hard for some of y'all to digest this, and this is why y'all can't follow none of this, and this is why they don't come on the feed. And everybody says, "Wait, Sabir, why don't they go? Why don't they do this? They don't want to talk about this. They don't want to have no real conversation." So Noble Drawley said that it would be the third and fourth generation coming with their eyes wide open. You are the third and fourth generation that is with their eyes open. So the enemy knows what time it is. So as I'm watching Jack Richard, I picked up a book on Malcolm X, which hopefully this will help foundational Black Americans because they don't read nothing. I picked up a book. Give me 1 second. On the good brother Malcolm X, and as I'm going back and forth, I'm looking at Jack Richard, and then I'm reading Malcolm X, if that makes sense. I'm reading the last speeches of Malcolm X. Yo, listen. Listen. I'm reading this book as I'm watching Jack Richard, and then I actually started watching Martin. So I'm picking up books, and I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. How many people read this book before? Have you ever read the last speeches of Malcolm X? I told you I got a bunch of cowards on my feed. Y'all don't want to say nothing because y'all scared. I don't want to say nothing, brother, because it might upset. I don't want to upset the foundational Black Americans, brother, because we're Black, brother. We're foundational. So as I'm reading Malcolm X and watching Jack Richard at the same time, I could chew bubble gum and walk at the same time. I said, Malcolm says some stuff in this book, bro. These are interviews of Malcolm X. Interviews of Malcolm. That's why I said these foundational Black Americans, they'll tell on you in a heartbeat, bro. They're not built like that. Trust me, they're not built. They run to the white man. That's why they're trying to sue Tasha K. Why are they trying to sue Tasha K? Somebody help me out and tell me why they trying to sue Tasha K. Why? They're trying to sue Tasha K. So let me show you something before we go here. All right. Okay, so this is a newspaper, people. Show me something that the Foundational Black America has produced like this. So I want y'all to see something, okay? This is called Civil Alert. That was my news articles. The Unknowing Are Slaves to Liars. That was issue 1, volume 3, 2003. I need y'all to pay attention. If the Foundational Black Americans really cared about the people, you would have put this out here. There was no YouTube back in 2003. There was no Facebook back in 2003. What have the Foundational Black Americans put out for everybody? I told you they're not a threat. They're not a threat. They're not a problem to nobody. The only groups that fought, real rap, the only group of people that actually fought this system, and I'm going to give you the names, is the MOVE organization, the Moors and Divine National Movement, and the Black Panthers. I'm trying to think of somebody else. They're the only people that fought the system. They fought it. Not the Black Foundation of Black America. They run to them. Okay? So when I wrote this article back then in Philadelphia in 2003, and it started my newspaper, I told y'all was what? Slaves to liars. And it's all coming. It's all coming to pass, B. It's all coming to pass. Funny, right? So I was talking to my brother Malik in Philadelphia. He said, remember when I was going to traffic court and you told me I'd go down there and represent you? That's what we were doing. And Malik is a childhood friend of mine. I stand on what I'm talking about. I don't fake anything. I stand on everything, rather it's the bumps and the bruises or whatever. Okay? So I have always put articles out like this. Let me give you a little bit more. Let me give you a little bit more. Not one foundational Black American, not even that dude Dave Anderson, has ever did this. None of them have never did this. So I want y'all to understand the seriousness in this. I'm gonna see if I can call my sister Pam Africa too in a minute, if y'all don't mind. I'm gonna call my sister Pam Africa. And if y'all don't know who Pam Africa is, Pam Africa was with the MOVE organization. Ramona Africa, Pam Africa. Y'all know who Ramona is, Pam Africa. If y'all don't know who the MOVE is, you can tell foundational Black Americans are definitely lost. But let me see if my sister Pam Africa pick up her phone. I told you I got people on speed dial. Y'all don't get it yet? Now show me something that the foundational Black Americans produced. And what have they fought for? And who did they fight? Think about it. Let me see my sister pick up. So this is a news article. And so hopefully I can get some of you foundational Black Americans to read. Let's see if Pam will pick up her phone. Pam?
The mailbox is full and cannot accept.
Okay. So this is my news article I used to do. Every week I would write these articles and put them on people's cars. I was not getting paid for this. And I told y'all before, you're going to miss me when I'm gone. Trust me. I'm on the verge of just bouncing from all of y'all. I just told my brother Malik, I'm looking at Riyadh in Morocco. I'm done with y'all cats, man. I'm done. I didn't did enough. I used to spend my money to print these things out and put them on cars. Show me something that foundational Black Americans produced for anybody, but you believe them. So that's just one article in 2003. So when I was doing these articles, I've been fighting. We the people have the means to correct public servants. Each of us has the absolute right So what I'm going to do with these articles, I'm going to reproduce these articles. Don't tell me what I can't do, brother. How about you support what I'm doing? How about that part? Don't tell me what I can't do. How about that part? You know, I always have people that say, well, you can't do that. How about you do this, brother? How about you support me right now? Let me see what you would drop in my Zelle since you say I can't. See, this is the thing about people. I don't like people like you because the problem is you don't know what a person is going through. And then you think I'm being and moaning when I'm coming. I didn't pay my dues. Now you pay your dues, homie. How about that part? It's very easy to do. I got Zelle, PayPal, Chime, Cash App, and PayPal. How about you do that? Since you say, I can't do that, brother. You can't do that. I don't know. How about you support? Be the first one. So, because everybody wants me to address these issues, but it'd be like, I'm a dip after a while. Ain't none of these cats on these platforms can touch me. I'm going to be a buck with you. So I'm going to help the foundational Black Americans out for a second, okay? So just give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to help the foundational Black Americans out, okay? Give me 1 second. Maybe I'll get them to read. And again, the lines is open for them. Now, I was reading Malcolm's book yesterday. This book. As I was between watching Jack Reacher, Martin, and something said, pick the book up. Something said, pick the book up. Pick the book up. And I said, let me pick this book up and see what this book is hitting for. So I have a lot of books that I really don't read as much, but I have them. And when I want to read them, I pick them up and I read them. And last night, something kept telling me to pick this book up, pick this book up. I'm taking my time because I want a foundational Black American to please come challenge me. So as I'm reading, looking at Martin and Jack Reacher all at the same time, but I got a tablet, a phone, books sitting around me. And I said, wait a minute, hold up. That makes sense. So as I'm picking up the book, I'm going to pull something up what Malcolm said. Again, these foundational Black Americans are telling you in a heartbeat. So let me pull something up. Give me 1 second. Let me help these foundational Black Americans out first and foremost. I'm taking my time because I really don't want to. I got to be careful because I'm on TikTok, y'all. So I want them to take a picture of this. It'll last a little longer. So if you from foundational Black Americans, I need y'all to read because they don't read nothing. So this is only what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wait a minute. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, yeah, about 16 books. Let's blow it up so y'all can. I know y'all like to steal, but you got to pay for the books. They think the books are free. No, I pay for my books. So the one thing that foundational Black Americans do not do is show you their library, nor show you where they get the information from. But you believe them, and they brag about the white man's school. They brag, oh, but I got 6 degrees. But show me what books you have that you cross-reference to talk about your brothers and sisters at. Show me the history. Tell Tyreek to come on the feed and show me. But they quick to say it's the white man's stuff, right? All these books are not white men's stuff. You go to the white man's courtroom. That's the problem. Go look up this one right here, Central Africa and the Caribbean. I have this one. If you want to get it, holla. This lady who wrote that book is 80-something years old. Oh, please look her up. 80-something years old. So you think for 1 minute that I don't know what's inside these books, believe me. So this is the guy that they say you better not talk to. Sabir is the one. So if you pay attention to all of these books, and trust me when I tell you, they're all in my head. You can blindfold me and I can touch the book and tell you exactly what's in the book. So let me give y'all an example of how this works. So again, if you're foundational Black Americans, please step to the forefront. Come a little closer. Class is in session. Okay. This is what I spend my finances on. I am a subject matter expert. So bring it. Subject matter expert. Pick your subject and watch how this go. See, they like to say, "Oh, brother, that's the white man." Oh, brother, no, it's nothing's the white man. They don't even have a language. Everything they got from you. But see, the key is that the foundational Black Americans don't travel nowhere. And don't tell me Tariq just left from. He don't travel. Trust me, Tariq Nasheed does not travel for history. It's nothing that Tariq Nasheed have ever presented. Nothing that he presented. If you was in jail traveling from Fed to Fed prison, that's not traveling either, people. You're in a damn bubble. So go travel, right? And go see. Sit with the people. Sit with the natives and see how they go down. I told you before, I am not the dude that you want to play with. I'm from the USA. I don't care about Africa. Okay, listen, my brother just texted me, so challenge me. Or go get Tariq. Watch this. I'm going to say challenge me. Or go get Dave. Watch this. I'm texting my brother. Watch this. Keep trying to tell y'all, I'm not the dude you want to challenge, baby. I am not the dude you want to play with. All you can do is get mad. So the platform is open for anybody if you want to step to the forefront. So let's go and see what Malcolm X said. So as I'm reading Malcolm X's book, remember I told y'all, you can't make me go against a brother that is really uplifting our people. You can't make me go against my brother. You cannot make me go against my African brothers, my Caribbean brothers and sisters. You can't. It's not going to happen. Only a weak person, a weak ass person does that. And they know that a lot of you black folks are weak as hell. Believe me, they know you weak. All this delineate from the white man. Who the live is visibly restricted? God darn, I'm not even, man, you can't say, you can talk about everything else. Look at this. That's kind of crazy. Wow. Hey, y'all, I'm going to be saying farewell to TikTok because TikTok, you can't say, you can call people tethers, coons, mother. What is going on with TikTok, yo? Wow. Wow. They tripping. Mm. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, it's gotten really strict. Yeah, man. But you can call people all kinds of names on TikTok, though. That's the crazy part. You can disrespect people on TikTok. Disrespect your Caribbean. And this is the thing. You can disrespect your own people, not the white man, their own people. He said, your Zelly is the same. Yes, my Zelly is Sabir Bey Radio at gmail.com. Sabir Bey Radio at gmail.com. My nothing's changed. My number ain't changed in all these years. Nothing's changed. My number, my email, nothing in the past almost 30 years. So I don't change, baby. So everybody know how to reach me. It's not hard to reach Sabir Bey. So let's go here. It's right. Let me put it up here. It's Sabir Bey Radio at gmail.com. Zelly, it's the PayPal, it's the Chime, it's the Apple Pay, it's the Cash App. Okay. So Let me go into this Malcolm X. Let me go into Malcolm X for a second. Just bear with me. I'm reading this book on Malcolm X. And Malcolm was talking about traveling is the key to everything. Let me pull this up. Give me 1 second. This is Malcolm. I want y'all to learn how to read Foundational Black Americans. I know y'all don't, because this social media great end. So this is a conversation that Malcolm had with somebody that was interviewing him. Well, how do the African delegates in this country and the people and leaders, certain stuff I can't say, y'all, because you know we on TikTok, so y'all can read it for yourself. Because if I say this word right here, this NEGRO, they're gonna ban me for 3 days, so I'm not gonna read it all. So y'all can read it. You gotta say black. So if I say that, right? If I say that word, they will actually block me for 3 days again. But look what he said. They don't use that word. And he talks about because we have been mistaught, misguided, misled, misinformed. Oh my God. Do you see that? I didn't write that. Malcolm was talking about that. So the Spanish word for what? Let's go here. Watch this. I'm gonna educate you foundationals, okay? You ready? Is everybody cool? I'm showing the Foundational Black Americans how to read. Why people don't want to be associated with that term black. Listen to me. You have to blame your leaders. I'm opening up the feed for y'all. You have to blame your leaders. Like Todd says, the leader guys. You're with me. Okay? So, looky here. The mistaught, misguided, misled, misinformed, Malcolm X said. Now, I know Foundational Black Americans don't read. This is the great Malcolm X, right? That's Malcolm. In this book, which I know they don't read, in this book. So let's go. So what is the Spanish word? So let me ask y'all a question first. What was first, Spanish or English? Spanish or English? Spanish or English? Oh, I'm gonna take you to school, baby. Spanish or English? Where we at? Spanish, right? Okay, so Spanish is first. I'll say, so it would be Spanish, right? So let me show y'all how simple this is. You ready? I bought this in Spain. Bought this in Spain. Sufi Nin. I bought this in Spain. This one is the name need. Pay attention, Foundational. I know y'all don't read. This is a thin one. You can buy this one too. So if I called you that, you get upset. But Malcolm said the reason why they don't use that word, because we've been mistaught, misguided, misled. I didn't say that. Malcolm said that. But they cheerlead Malcolm. See, they don't really understand Malcolm, but we're gonna get to that point. So let's go to the word. If you was to Google it, let's Google it.
Negro, negro, negro.
Wait a minute. Oh, well, let's do this again. Let's do this. Let's pull it up online. Y'all ready? Let's educate Foundational Black Americans. Tell me what's the difference. What is the difference, Foundational? Give me 1 second. Let's do it again. What is the difference, Foundational?
Negro. negra,
black,
negro, negra,
black,
negro, negra,
black,
Oh, you want to go to Latin? Oh, I can go to Latin too. You can go to Latin and see the difference. So the weird part is you accept black, but not the other part, the NIGGA. Who taught you cats? So when Malcolm said here, when Malcolm was talking about this, why? So when people say they don't want to associate to the term black because they understand it's derogatory. It's derogatory. It's derogatory. It's derogatory. Y'all don't get it? That's what Malcolm was talking about. That's why he would say so-called. Let's move forward. Let's pull up some more stuff what Malcolm X said. Let's go. Let's give you another one what Malcolm X was talking about. And this is what happens. So they send our own people to destroy you. And that's what happened with Malcolm. You know the beautiful thing is with Malcolm X? Malcolm never disrespected Elijah Muhammad even when he got kicked out the Nation of Islam. Did y'all know that? He never went at Elijah and talked about him like that. Never. So I'm gonna help y'all out, okay? I told you, these foundational Black Americans that tell on you in a heartbeat, at the drop of a dime, baby. They'll drop a drop of a dime. Let's go move forward. What Malcolm X said. Okay? You got it. You got to clip that, please. He said, clip it. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do something with it. Bear with me. So Malcolm said, but as you said, your trip to Africa has changed your thinking and your position on the great extent. Yes, one thing travel always broadens one's scope. I know they don't read. See, they go to the Bahamas. That's what black people go to, the Bahamas. But this is what Malcolm X was talking about. And this, honestly, is the truth. It is very much the truth. So when you go to these countries and not going on what someone else told you, when you see it, you don't never see me sitting in those 10-star hotels. I'm sitting with the people. I'm having conversation. I'm going to leave next month. And God knows how many books I'm going to take with me. I'm going to take about 5 books with me. So I need about $5,000 if y'all want to help me out. I need about $5,000. Because I'm going to do a lot of traveling. I got a lot of research to do. I'm going to do a lot of filming too. But that's Malcolm X. And the beautiful thing about Malcolm, he said he spent 2 months in Saudi Arabia and 2 months in Africa. Yo, you got to read the book, y'all. Let me help y'all out. You can get it from your Wells bookstore, underground bookstore. I'm trying to make this make sense, okay? You see, foundational Black Americans don't want to fight no real fight. How about the parking authority? How about the court system? How about the taxes? How about all those? Why are the foundational Black Americans not fighting that? Because that's oppressing your people. Why? You don't see them fighting those things. They're running to the white man and try to get paid from the white man. Make it make sense. They're not fighting anything. So last night I'm reading this and I'm highlighting the book up last night. I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. Malcolm never disrespected Elijah Muhammad. So let's go a little further. Let's pull up another one that Malcolm said. Is everybody with me? Let's pull up another one. See, the difference is between the foundational Black Americans and these dudes today. They always talk about what your ancestors did in the 60s. You would be the snitch in the 60s. But Malcolm never disrespected Elijah. Let's go here. You see what he says here? The people who believe in their religion believe in all of the prophets, Moses, Abraham, Jesus, all of them. But they believe in Muhammad ibn Abi Allah, the last prophet. And Elijah Muhammad in this country says, now this is the difference. This is what Malcolm is saying. Malcolm's saying this. Elijah Muhammad in this country says that he is also teaching that religion, but that religion is a religion of brotherhood. Do you see the difference? I want you to hear it from Malcolm's mouth, what he said. It's the Nation of Islam. He's teaching brotherhood, brotherhood, brotherhood. So let me explain this to y'all for the slow people that's in the back, which you don't get from foundational Black Americans. Religion in and of itself means to realign yourself, religions, back to your brotherhood. That makes sense, right? Re means to do again, reopen, reappear, re-entry. Re means to go back. So what Elijah was bringing is the brotherhood amongst each other. But in that mix, you have people who hate and have jealousy, just like right now. It's the same thing. Oh, you can see it in the so-called white man is laughing at all of you cats. He's laughing. You have to be pure in heart. Like in martial arts, they say your heart has to be light as a feather. Your heart has to be light as a feather. These cats' hearts is hard, brother. They hate and definitely hate Sabir Bey, because I don't talk ill about nobody. If I'm telling the truth and that hurts, that means that you can come challenge me. You scared to come face to face with me. Don't get mad at me. Present your facts. Go bring me your scholars and let's talk about it for a minute. Bring me the scholars that y'all follow. Bring me the scholars that y'all believe in, since y'all believe in them so much. The Dave Andersons, the Tariq Nasheeds, whoever, go bring them. And I can tell you what organizations they in. That dude Dave is a Mason. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but he's a Mason, bro. But he don't even understand the history of Masonry. You see the difference? So if I'm sitting in a room with any of these dudes, I'm going to bring it up. I don't belong to nobody's clique, nobody's club, none of that. Go read Malcolm, people. Let me tell you something, a beautiful thing about this. Malcolm never disrespected Elijah Muhammad. Never disrespected him. So when you have outsiders, like Tariq Nasheed is an outsider, when you have outsiders, they say never allow an outsider to come amongst you. Rather, Tariq and them look like you. He's an outsider of this conscious community. And what did he do? He came into the conscious community and he made you fools. He never showed you nothing but his red bottom shoes on Vlad. Tariq Nasheed never showed you anything at all. Them hidden colors is trash. Except the first one, because I was in the first one. But he stole that information. But hidden colors is trash. Send this to him. I can take a break, and you can bring Tariq, bring Dave Anderson, share this video to them, and I'm game anytime, anywhere. So there is a difference between me and them. I'm a real dude. So Malcolm never disrespected Elijah. It was outside influence that was paid. I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to give y'all an example. Y'all want an example? How many people know who Earl Grant is? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if y'all know who Earl Grant is. I've been on here for like 54 minutes. You mean to tell me no foundational Black Americans want to challenge me yet? Or you just want to type, or you want to text me, or you want to DM me? You don't want to challenge me yet? How many people know who Earl Grant is? Raise your hand if y'all do. Let me see if my package came yet. While y'all try to figure that thing out. Nobody? I told you. I'm talking to the wrong people. Wrong people. Y'all some scary black folks, bro. Scary. So let me show you who Earl Grant is. And don't ever ask me to speak about another subject if y'all afraid to join the conversation. This is Earl Grant, that elder right there. That's me. Yes, that's me. That's Earl Grant. Earl Grant was Malcolm X's right-hand man. I'm walking y'all to something so y'all can understand this. You can't come to a guy like Sabir and ask me anything about the Moorish Science Temple and have me say something negative. You can never come to me and ask me something about the UNIA when I know they're doing something that's positive. You can't come to me and say something to have me say something about the Nation of Islam that is negative. Now, I may have my opinions on it. Like I tell people, a lot of stuff I do know. And if you're on the phone with me, I'll tell y'all certain stuff, facts. But you publicly, you would never have me do that, because what they do is they take that information and they hold that information, right? And they hold it over your head and bring it up later on when you're doing something totally different. Remember you said this? Yeah, I did. See, I could say I did, but you would never see me creating a division when I understand what the enemy is really about. Trust me when I tell you, it's not going to happen. So the thing what they have to do, because they couldn't get Malcolm, they said, well, we got to get somebody to take this brother out. Let's use his own people. Let me help y'all out. You see, I know y'all don't read Foundation, but I'm going to help you out. Create a wedge. Are y'all getting this yet? Create the wedge. Foundational Black Americans don't read. That's why they don't understand what's happening. Y'all don't get it yet? So they would never have me in any room at all, because I can pick up and I smell bullshit. And I sneeze when I smell bullshit. And a lot of these cats on these shows is full of shit. So that's Earl Grant. So I've been blessed to be around these elders and get the knowledge from these brothers of how this man plays. So this is Earl Grant out here in LA before I had my locks. Let me give you another one, and I'm going to explain to you who this man is. This is Earl Grant right here also. That's Earl Grant. That's Malcolm X's right-hand man, right? This is Earl Grant when I used to go visit him in the hospital. He passed away though, but the blessings that this man passed down to me and was telling me about my energy. He said, you have a very, very strong energy, a very strong energy. And it reminded me of Malcolm. So I know who they would send. They will send a so-called black person in. So you have to be extra on your A game. You think they're going to bring one of their own people in? No. So let's go listen to what Malcolm X said when the feds came to his house. Y'all ready? Let's see if we can pull this up.
The FBI paid a visit to Malcolm's home in Queens.
Now,
Battery 80%.
I want you to hear, he mentioned Earl Grant's name. He mentioned Earl Grant. Now listen up.
Paid a visit to Malcolm's home in Queens and made some fascinating overtures. Now, it just so happens that Malcolm had installed a hidden microphone in his living room and had taped the conversation. And fortuitously, I acquired that recording.
This is a clip from Gil Noble's 1983 Like It Is special report, The Covert War Against Malcolm X. What you're about to hear is a recording Malcolm X made himself, a hidden microphone he had installed under his own couch in his Queens living room. His aide, Earl Grant, rigged it up specifically because Malcolm...
Did you get it? That's Earl Grant right there. Oh, you think I don't know what I'll be talking about? Y'all have no idea what I know in my brain. And why would I tell it to people that don't understand who I am? I keep trying to tell you, this is why Tyreek and them don't want to sit in a room with a Sabir Bey. You got to be crazy. I know too much. That's Earl Grant. Let's go one more time. That's Earl Grant. So they would do things. See, I was taught to ask the question with the question. So I would ask these questions if you set me in a room. That's Earl Grant. Let's move forward.
He'd get visitors he needed on record. While he was silenced and isolated from Elijah Muhammad's organization, 2 FBI agents showed up at his front door and tried to recruit him as an informant.
We would be, interested in having you help us out.
Help you out do what?
Well, what we're interested in are the people who belong, the names, the members, and the teachings, plans, the programs. What we really want are the names of all those who belong, the names, who they are, the identification.
I don't even know them.
I don't even know.
Do you keep no records?
It's not my job. I'm just a preacher.
Yeah, but somebody up there keeps the record.
I don't know who. I don't have any knowledge of those kinds of things. With all these other responsibilities I've had, it's difficult for me to worry about names. Plus, you would insult my intelligence. You in fact, no, you would insult your own.
That's what these cats would do. You would insult your intelligence to any FBI detective, whoever came to me and try to get me to flip on somebody, bruh. You be insulting your own intelligence because you already know. Let me explain these things. Because they go to people and they know your weakness. I want to be famous. Not a problem. We're going to give you all the algorithms that you want, bruh. I want to be famous. We're going to give you all the money that you want so you can influence these people. Where's my civics book at? Read American Civics. Who influences your thinking?
Because it would mean that your own intelligence isn't heavy enough to weigh me and know in advance what I'm going to say when you ask that question.
Well, without getting into an argument on semantics there, you don't know until you ask.
That's not semantics. That again goes into your psychology.
Sometimes money brings out the information. I know intent to insult you here.
According to Dillon, what's his name, the Secretary of Treasury, this government's money is in such trouble until
you can still spend it.
Still, according to your government economists, the dollar itself is in such trouble. A person would be a fool to sell his soul for one of these decreasing dollars.
Oh, this has nothing to do with selling your soul. I mean, if you look at it that way, okay.
Yeah,
but
depends on how you look at it.
Sure.
You insult my intelligence when and not only they insult me, period. If they think I would tell them anything, there's no government agency that can ever expect any information out of me that's in any way detrimental to any religious group or black group, for that matter, in this country.
Wow.
The FBI paid a visit to Malcolm's home in Queens and made...
Did y'all get that? So when I hear people say the FBI talked to Tariq Nasheed, no, they didn't. The feds ain't gonna come in broad daylight and have helicopters and nah, bro. Let me tell you something. We in 2026 and the 2020, whenever that's supposed to happen, you got a cell phone that you can pick up and record now. I've been in homicide rooms. I've been in places when they came to get us at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning while you in bed. So don't come to me with that. Oh, brother, but the feds want. Why the feds never went to Taj Tariq Nasheed? I mean, Taj Tariq. The feds never went to Taj. And we always fight against the government. We always been fighting against the government. The feds never came to me and never came to Taj. How is it that a person that just comes out, right? And they say the feds, well, the feds went to Tariq Nasheed, brother. I'm going to tell you. Yes, they did. They had the helicopters. He was telling you. He can tell you anything he want to tell you. But like Malcolm said, it's no organization, no group can have me. And I've been doing it for 30 years almost, baby. It might be 30 years now. So no organization can ever come to me and say that. So I've been tried, true, and tested. So let's go to Earl Grant. That's Earl Grant one more time.
The FBI paid a visit to Malcolm's home in Queens.
So let's see what Earl Grant was talking about. That man right there that I had the privilege of sitting with. If y'all doing all that typing, y'all can come on the feed. If you disagree with what I'm saying, feel free to come on the feed.
Workday, I mean, you had to work to get some strange training in the service. I used to tell them about.
So and let me tell you something. Let me make this abundantly clear. I don't give a fudge if the feds watch. You think the feds is not watching this? I don't give a damn about what you watching. You have no idea what I really know. If they was to come to me and ask me these questions, let's go. Let's talk about it. Let's pop it. Let's have this conversation. I bet you they won't. They know who to go to, and they go to one of you weak black folks and say, well, "You should do this to Sabir." I done been shot up. I'm fine. I've been through it. What you gonna do? Death is knocking on everybody's door, my G. Death is knocking on everybody's door. Nobody's exempt from this, bruh. You talking to somebody that's supposed to have been dead a long time ago. Trust me.
Hello?
Pam.
Who's this?
Sabir.
Oh, damn.
What, you lost my number again?
The thing?
Yes.
No, it didn't come up. I didn't know your name didn't come up.
Oh, it didn't come up?
Usually when you call, your name come up.
It's your favorite nephew, see us? The terror.
Told you, brother Sabir. What are you up to?
What up, bro? I'm not sitting there talking. What he said? What he said?
Well, I said, all right.
What's up, Raza Khan?
Oh man, I just missed my turn. Yeah, right, brother. I listen to your show, every chance I get.
That's what's up. I was talking to people from Philly about the parking authority, and I did a video, and I said people need to charge these people for the RICO law, man. These cats is in the Pam, they are literally in our neighborhoods walking around on Cavalry Street giving tickets, they said.
Yeah.
Wow, I said this. And they was talking about Kenyatta and Cheryl Park. I said, yo, I got to come back to Philly and do something, man. I'm gonna be a troublemaker. I'm gonna come back to Philly for a second.
Yeah, well, needed you to come.
I'm gonna come.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
come.
you still in LA?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go overseas.
Oh, where you going?
I'm gonna do some filming in Morocco. I'm gonna try to go to Sicily, not Italy. That's the plan. Because there's a monument in Sicily, in Italy rather. It's called the head of the four Moors.
Okay.
Yeah, in chains. They in chains. But yeah, I just want to go down there and film that, talk about it, get some more information, find out what's going on with that whole Spain and Morocco thing. It's crazy, man. It's a lot of history. So I'm just going to be down there for that. I need a vacation.
You said they got four Moors in chains?
Yeah, if you punch in the four Moors, it'll pop up. They in chains. It's
so that's a statue?
Yeah, it's a monument in Italy.
Oh.
Yes, it's in Italy. Yeah. Oh, they had Pam. They had something out here in Mumia last weekend. I missed it. It was a movie. It's called Revolution. I'll send you the flyer. It was called Revolutionary something.
Oh, yeah, send me the flyer.
Yeah, it was I don't know who was putting it together. Somebody sent it to me, and they was like, yo, man, we wish you was there, brother, because you from Philly, you could probably give them more scoop on what was going on. And I said I got into radio because of me. I was telling a sister, I got into radio because of me. You know what I mean? So it was, I didn't see it, but she said she loved it. She knew nothing about Mumia. She knew nothing about the MOVE organization. None of that, she said. She went.
Which sister is this?
It's a sister named Jaquetta. She was there.
Oh, I thought you said your sister.
No. You know my sisters. You know I'm not.
That's why I said.
Not my sisters. They're oblivious to what's going on. But anyway, so no, it was a sister that went to the event, and she was telling me that she knew nothing about the MOVE organization or John Africa or none of y'all, like Pam, Ramona. She knew nothing about none of y'all. That's crazy. So I wish I would have went, but by the time she said they didn't get out of this until 10:30 at night. So I was like,
and the movie was what? Revolution?
It was called Revolutionary. I'm gonna send it to you. It's called Revolutionary, something like that. Because it's supposed to be Revolutionary Month, she said. This month. Yeah, but when I get a chance, I'm gonna send you the
Black August.
Huh?
This is Black August.
Yeah, I guess that's what it was. But I wasn't. By the time I got back from doing what I was doing, it was late, and by the time it would have took me about an hour to get up there from where I'm at.
Long Distance Revolutionary.
That's what it is. That's it.
That's the Fernandez film.
Fernandez. Oh, really?
Yeah. And Thursday head on I-295 south.
Wow.
Be prepared. Over. You're still on the fastest route.
Well, I don't know if they're going to do something else again. I'm trying to see what's happening, you know, but it should be shown in Philly too. But I would follow Philly for that.
It's showed a lot in Philly.
Really?
It's revolutionary, yeah.
Wow.
In fact, they might have did it as because a lot of people it turned around and started doing her film this month, and she did a hell of a film on the Young Lords. She did a
really
on the Young Lords.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, send me that. Can I get it? Where can I find it on the Young Lords?
The Young Lords book?
Yeah. Is it a book, or is you saying it's a book or the video?
Yeah. Man, look at here. She got all kind of awards on that because she dug up some police shit, was able to sue them for the Lord. The Young Lord said there's no book ever done like that on them. She was very thorough. She was very detailed. She found some shit out in her research. She was a researcher and academic.
Wow.
And she headed the New York coalition to bring Mumia home.
And that's what I was telling people. Like, you got these foundational Black Americans talking about, you know, what they did back in the 60s. I said, y'all wasn't even born. I wasn't even really born. And I'm like, y'all wouldn't do it now. Break Mumia out of jail. How about that part? Since y'all keep talking about breaking people out of jail.
Join the fucking fight, because look, let me tell you.
Join the fight.
Since people in it, it's fucking white.
Yup. Hold up. Let me tell you what happened, Pam. They just told me that the people that went to that event was Latinos and white people, she said, at that film.
That's right.
Wow. That's what she told me. She said the majority, like you said, the majority of the people that's doing it is white people. Say that again?
I said it's like our people don't want to fuck sleep.
They did go back to sleep.
Yeah.
They went back to sleep because they got comfortable. And this is
that's what happened. The motherfuckers just too goddamn comfortable.
Look, they said they was talking about Mumia. Well, we did this to Shada Shakur. I said, man, y'all didn't even know what happened with a Shada Shakur. I'm looking at Earl Grant. Earl Grant was Malcolm X's right hand man. I used to sit with him, right? Earl Grant.
Earl Grant. Oh, okay, yeah.
The elder, right? He passed away a couple years ago.
Yes.
So
what are you talking about?
He was talking about Malcolm. So I would go visit him in the hospital and go visit him at his house. So he was telling me about my energy. And it was so funny. But he was talking about what Malcolm was doing when Malcolm started waking up and started seeing things, right? He said Malcolm became a problem when he stopped talking about religion in the revolution. That's why I said people don't understand what revolution really is. I've been there. I've seen it. They don't even know
I think a friend of mine, she was having something, or we was at some event, and she said, everybody in here that's a revolutionary, stand up. And I'm looking, I started to say, sit the fuck down. I wasn't feeling too good. And I didn't feel like fucking with them. You know, at that point. Another day, man, look at here. You know, I am so sick of people just misuse the word revolutionary.
Yep.
You know, motherfuckers just come to an event or was at a demonstration and I'm a revolutionary. Let them motherfuckers take some of these ass whoopings, some of this jail time.
Oh, say that again, Pam. I just said that. I said these dudes would never sit like in a jail. Like they take some ass whippings and sit in a jail. They're not taking no ass whippings and sitting in jails.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
No ass whippings are sitting in jails, bro. I'm not. Like I said,
I'm in this little group and refuse to resist. A bunch of white kids, and they was talking about Mumia is fearless, and so are we. We won't stop fighting until Mumia is free. I ain't seen them motherfuckers in God knows when. I mean, they was always up there. This woman, Frances Golden, instead of funding us, she was funding them. And I told him, I said, you know, they're overnight. We've been here. I haven't seen them coming. I haven't seen them go. They come in here, white folks like white folks. They want to give their money to fucking white folks.
That's crazy, man.
But see, our shit goes on without the motherfuckers.
And that's what I just said. Regardless of where we getting paid or not, we're going to keep going no matter what it is, because it's the real.
The prison movement is headed by white homosexuals. The LGBT, that's where the money goes to. All these people that's been out here for years and years and years fighting these shit in Philadelphia. They want to, you know, they still here, but they ain't getting no fucking money.
That's crazy, man. That's
and
crazy.
What happened when these white folks first started coming in, and you know, they come in with skills, and you know, the skills is helpful. But you'll never let them motherfuckers take your shit.
Nope. Never let them take it. You got, and this is the thing, like, again, I don't know. Honestly, Pam, it's a lot of people has given up on people. It's a sister that I know that's out here in LA. She's an older sister. Matter of fact, she used to run at Simply Wholesome. And she just got to the point, she's like, she don't know what's going on with our people, bro. She done. Like, people give it up.
And this is what the fucking system, they wear you down in town.
They wear you down.
That's what they do.
They wear you down.
3 miles. Keep right to merge. And when they become hopeless, they got it.
Yep.
They're like the walking fucking dead.
Yep. And this is why I respect, you know, it's the brother Taj in Philadelphia. Taj Tariq Bey is 83 years old. Taj is 83. And I have to commend this brother, because this man is still fighting, bro. Like, this dude did so much, and he's still fighting for people. He's in Philadelphia, and people don't understand that struggle. I was talking to James Smalls the other day too, and Smalls was telling me the sacrifices that we have been doing.
Oh, I like to meet him.
I'm gonna give you. I'll plug you in when I get off the phone. I'll call Smalls. Matter of fact, let me see if Smalls is on the phone. Let me see if I can.
Give me some background on him.
Professor James Smalls. He used to be with Malcolm X.
Oh, did you talk about James Smalls?
James Smalls.
That's my talking buddy.
Yes.
He ain't in Philadelphia?
No, he's not in Philly. I said Taj is in Philadelphia. Taj is in Philly. Remember we did the lecture at Black and Nobel. It was you, me, Ramona, and Taj Tariq Bey. We all did a lecture there in Black and Nobel in North Philly.
Okay.
Yeah. So
they on South Street now.
Yeah, they on South Street now. And actually, Hawk just asked me about doing something there, but I said, "Wait, my bank account is set up, brother. Me flying back to Philly cost me $500 one way."
Yeah, people don't realize that they be asking you to come.
Exactly, they don't realize it. I'll be like, "Bro, it costs me too much money. I don't have nobody dropping money out of trees with me." Shoot. But yeah, I'm gonna do something eventually, probably when I come back from overseas. I'll let you know. I'll call Taj and put something together in Philadelphia, man. I don't know, and maybe we'll do it at Black and Nobels.
They got a small
I know
backyard and all that they got hooked up.
Yeah, we're gonna make it work.
Oh yeah, Philadelphia.
Hey, give Raza Khan, do you got my number?
No.
Well, get my number from Pam, but Craig got it too. I just got done arguing with Craig on the phone. He getting on my nerves.
I ain't seen him in a while, man. I thought maybe something happened to him.
No, he just texted me. I just told him stop texting me stupid stuff before I block him. That's what I told him. Craig, he getting on my nerves, man. I said stop texting me stupid stuff. I'm gonna block you, even though you're my brother. I'm gonna block you. I'm being real with you. Shit, because it's not making sense. But he good. He might be listening too much. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing something. I don't know.
He's a Trump man, huh? He loved Trump.
Who, Craig?
Told me Trump. He said Trump is his president.
Okay, you know, but I'm gonna tell you.
You know what I mean?
You know why? Because Joey is like that.
Yeah.
Joey Molino.
Yeah, yes. Joey Molino is like that. Like that's why. That's why he's so. Craig is like that. I don't understand what happened. I don't know. Maybe he got prison syndrome or something. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. So it is what it is with him. You know.
Yeah.
But Pam,
so
I
was talking about Ibrahim Traore and Burkina Faso, man.
He went off, didn't he?
I didn't mean to call him a Negro king, but I'm saying anybody that goes along with this government is Negro Peen.
Exactly. So that you already know what I be going through with him.
You won a war that the black people didn't win it for them, the Civil War.
Exactly.
Once they won the Civil War, they had all these the army, the black army guys won the Civil War. I forgot what they call this group from New York that came down there in the Civil War. But they was trying to implement the black codes, so they had to take the black soldiers and send them west and told them to fight the Indians. That's was the Buffalo Soldiers. It was the Buffalo Soldiers that destroyed the Indians.
Yo.
You know, because I'll be picking up some of that shit from you.
You said pick it up from me. You know, it's Craig. I can't talk to Craig because Craig don't read.
You be explaining real history. No cut, no watering down, no trying to not hurt nobody's feelings.
It is what it is, because when you sit with these elders, man, I sat with Alton Maddox, man. I love that brother, and I miss this brother. Let me tell you what they did him dirty. They did this man dirty. He was the one that told me about the Dred Scott case. That's why I studied the Dred Scott case. It's because of Alton Maddox.
That's right.
And I know this case like the back of my hand, and I can tell you what it is. But when he told me about this, bro, I went gun ho. And guess what happened? Everybody turned their back on Alton Maddox. All the people that he helped. Yeah. And he died broke.
He was standing too.
Yep.
They came with him for deals. He wanted him to submit to some white dude to get his license back, and he wouldn't do it.
He wouldn't do it. And our own people did it to him, and he was trying to help everybody. He was helping everybody. I said, wow. So when I was talking to him, I said, because he used to have the classes up in Brooklyn, right? In Brooklyn, New York. So I used to go to Brooklyn to the classes, right? So he was the one that was getting me to get into the whole Dred Scott case. And I was like, yo, the case is crazy. So when I see him, every time I would bring it up, I was like, man, you don't even know how much you did for me, bro. Like how I dug into that Dred Scott case and know it from front to back.
And go past this exit.
Yeah. But you got, and also sitting with Rudolph Windsor. I sat with all these people. You know.
Who you said?
Rudolph Windsor, who wrote From Babylon to Timbuktu.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a lot of people, man. But Pam, I'm gonna put something together when I come back to Philadelphia. I'm gonna try to make something happen. If I'm alive.
Right.
If I, inshallah, God willing. Because tomorrow's not promised to nobody. Shit.
But right. Second it promised to nobody.
No, the seconds is not. And that's why I tell people you might as well stand up and do something, because we sitting around pacified and talking about, we're gonna wait, brother, because this. No,
so I was in a car accident and my knee was shattered. Remember, I was coming, I hit my brother hit a tree, and all I can remember was, damn, nobody know I was here.
Nobody know.
Nobody know the fuck I was here. Because to me, I had did nothing. But after I thought about that shit, I did a lot. But
right lane to take exit 5.
I hadn't done enough. My time wasn't over.
Yo, let me tell you, she ain't
like that motherfucking tree. The car was total. Oh man, I stayed in the hospital like forever.
The first left.
You see what I'm saying? No, when I got shot those 5 times, I said my mission was not finished. When I got hit those 5 times, I wasn't finished with it. Every day I'd be like, I'm done. I'm ready to go. I do it all the time. When I got shot, Pam, I said I wanted to go. I wanted to leave. And my neighbor was telling me, he said, no, brother, it ain't your time to go. I said, man, who is the dude? This like not him. Like, so mind you, Pam, I used to sell this to this. I used to sell stuff to this dude, right? And this guy that saved my life. And I'm like, maybe that was an angel. So everybody, the thing about it, like you say, you haven't done enough. And a lot of us haven't. I'm nowhere near you, nowhere near your age, nowhere did what you did. You follow me? And I'm like, I had a whole road ahead of me to do. So every day you have to make it count. Every day you have to make it count. And that's what I do. Because if I go to bed every night, and I say Bismillah, just in case the law takes me when I'm asleep. Because I got a bullet in my head.
I was 26 when I was in that car accident.
Damn.
I'll be 80 in November.
Wow.
You
follow me? So
I remember there's, I haven't done shit. Nobody know I'm here.
Crazy.
Nobody know fuck I was, And that was a crazy thought.
Swipe left, turn on.
I thought at that particular time, what the fuck you know? It was like when they say your life looked like this, I mean, it was going through like a fast, like somebody speeded up the camera.
I just said that when I got shot. Let me tell you something. I just said this the other day. When I got shot, it took like somebody pushed a fast forward on a tape on a VHS, and it was like a speed, because when I got hit, it felt like everything I had ever done literally flashed. And I thought about this when my son got killed, but his was a little faster, because when he got shot in his head, he automatically went out. You know what I mean? So when he got hit in his head, he automatically went out, and I got hit in my head, but I was still conscious, and I got hit 5 times. So the thing is that when you go through this, right? Even the first time I got shot, like it's a thing that it's like
you got shot more than once?
Yeah, I got shot in Wilson Projects in a shootout. I went to St. Agnes. I stayed in the hospital for like 5 months. I got shot in my tibia, and it blew my leg off with a 30-30. Then I got shot on 22nd and Catherine 5 times with a 38.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Go past this light.
That's what I said. It wasn't my time. It's not my time. So
you had a brother, what was your brother?
Larry. My brother Larry that got killed.
Yeah, little Larry.
Yeah, y'all and Larry was around almost the same age. No, a little bit. Larry would be, he was younger than you. Larry got shot in Colorado in his head and in his chest, and they threw him on the freeway. That's what happened.
Oh my God.
They shot him in the center. I remember I was 9 or 10 years old when it happened. I went to the funeral, and I remember looking at his head and how they covered up the front of his head, because he put his hands up, and you can see the holes in his hands. And I'm like 9 or 10 years old, so I can remember it. So he got shot in his chest, in his hand, and I got shot in my head, in my chest. You follow me? In my back. You know what I mean? So I went through almost the same thing that he went through. And this is the thing about it, that when you go through those things in life, bro, it makes you appreciate a lot of things. So when my son got killed, it was weird. It was like, damn, dude, like, come on, you know. And people don't understand. That's what Smalls was saying the other day about the sacrifice. That's what Smalls was saying. The sacrifice that people put up, like what you've been going through, what Ramona was going through, what Mamia's going through. People who really fought and got bones broken fighting this system, not each other, but the system. And people don't understand.
Arrive at your destination.
You know, that's why I don't respect none of these new cats, man. They're not built like that, bro. That's all they're gonna do is say, "I'm gonna cut your electric off." What do you want to know? What do you want to know? I'll tell you the thing you want to know. No, nigga, we used to turn our electric back on, bro. Shoot, what we gonna do? Turn that electric back on. We know somebody that hook up the cable, hook up the electric, hook up whatever, nigga. In the gas. You follow me?
Because they're not
in the water.
They're not strong. Because they're not strong. They're too weak. They're not strong.
People out here today, bro. They got a bunch of weak niggas. You be like, I'ma tell.
And that's what they do. That's what they do. They're gonna tell. They can't wait to go tell something in a heartbeat.
I'm gonna tell her. You think I can listen? I told y'all. Cam knew me since I was a baby. Let me tell you, I don't care, bro. What you tell, go tell her on the mountain. I don't care what you want. Sit in the room with me. Yeah. Let's have a conversation. You follow me?
They're little children. That's what they're little children. Oh, I'm gonna tell on you. I'm gonna tell mom on you. Who cares?
I'll tell mommy on you. And it's the man. We honestly, man, you know.
Oh, the ones out, you can't do that. Shit.
Yeah, they say that too. You can't do that. You can do what you want to do. Like, think about that funny part. You can't do that. You so to do that. Stupid.
Sabir, I want to say peace to Pam Africa.
Pam, this is the sister that was at the event. Jaquetta.
Oh, hi. How you doing?
Hello. How you doing?
She the one that
was, watching the Long Distance Revolutionary. That was right?
My volume went out. Damn.
No, she can hear you. She said that she the one that told me she was there, and she said, "I wish you was there, Sabir, because you
yes
got it in."
Arrive at your destination.
You know.
Arrived.
But
yeah. Thanks for being there and spreading the word. That's what happens.
Yeah. So, hey, Pam, I know y'all get ready to go. You got somewhere you going. I heard you say that y'all just arrived. So hit me up later on, okay? Rasa Khan, call me, bro.
All right, nephew. Be seeing you soon.
Yes, sir. We'll do, God willing. Every minute.
And you say that brother sits down with Smalls?
you say I want to say that again?
No, you was telling me about the 90-year-old brother.
No, the elder that passed away, Malcolm X's right hand man.
Oh yeah.
He's gone. No, he passed away. That man passed away a couple years ago. Yeah, but I sat with him. I sat with him.
Okay.
But all right, Pam.
All right, now take care.
On the move.
And thanks, sister.
Thank you.
Okay, now.
I know Pam Africa knew me since I was a baby, bro. Like she knew my whole family. That's why you heard she say my oldest brother. So she older than my oldest brother. So like what she was saying, that's why I see these foundational Black Americans are not fighting nothing, bro. They're not going to get bones broken sitting inside of a cell. I sat inside of a cell. I never slept underneath the toilet though part. But I paid my dues and I could get on the phone with anybody. So we did a lecture in Philly. It was Pam Africa, Sabir Bey, Ramona Africa, and myself. That's why we was on North Philly, but then now they're on South Street. So I'm gonna work on something like that to do this again. So these cats don't come to me telling me these Johnny come new dudes, brother, we for the revolution, we for our people. Fight these people. Fight the parking authority. Fight them. And this is what she said. We give our money to the wrong people. The wrong people, bro. This man right here, rest in peace to this man and how they did him dirty. He the one that got me to read the Dred Scott case. So let me just pull this out. If I can find it. Tariq talks about the Dred Scott case, but never showed you the Dred Scott case, right? He don't even know anything about it, but he said it was overturned. I could sit in a room and say, where was it overturned at, Tariq? Where was the Dred Scott case overturned at? And people would defend the foolishness of this dude. So for y'all that don't know who that was Pam Africa from the MOVE organization. So where's Dred Scott case? I got it somewhere sitting in here. And Sabir Bey did a whole thing on him. But anyway, it's somewhere inside this. It's somewhere inside here. But I have the full Dred Scott case. It's in here somewhere. I just don't feel like digging through it. Unless somebody's going to pay me. So it was this man right here, Alton Maddox, who taught me. It was him. And everybody turned their back, and he did not compromise to get his license back. He did not compromise. Again, most of you weak Negroes are actually compromise yourself. I never compromise nothing. I have never done. I always ask the people to support me. And what happens? And when you turn around and the people is not there, what are I supposed to do? What do I supposed to do when the people is not there for you? Yesterday, I asked everybody to drop $100. Nobody did it. You follow me? And this is what we are talking about because it has to keep going. Let me give you another person. Do anybody know who this is in this picture right here? Who is that man right there? Who is he? That's me with no hair. Who's that man? Anybody know? I told you foundational Black Americans don't read nothing. Let me see if I can blow him up, see if y'all can see me a little better. That's his wife. Oh, don't nobody know? Look what I got in my hand. A pen and a piece of paper. Oh, I'm writing and I'm sitting. That's my book, France Fanon book right there, Black Skin, White Mask. So I went all the way to Atlanta. From Cali to Atlanta, just to sit with him in a coffee shop. And yes, that's Rudolph Windsor from Babylon to Timbuktu. What books is foundational Black Americans reading, bro? They're not reading no books. And he gave me this one the day I was there. That's him and his wife right there. That's why nobody fights for y'all anymore, because y'all, here it is right here. He wrote it in here. Oh, that was 2012. That's the day he gave it to me. And that's the day. And I have the video of that when I was there. Oh, Sabir's a nobody. Nah, that's what Tariq and them tell y'all because they don't want to sit in a room with Sabir and have Sabir expose you for what it is. 5/2/12. When did Hidden Colors come out? Let's see. When did Hidden Colors come out, Jaquetta?
You said when?
Yeah, when did it
A minute ago.
oh, give me a year.
It's been a minute.
Let's see. Let's see when Hidden Colors came out. For the Nobody. (2011). It came out 2011. So remember, people, understand. I didn't reach out. You see that name right there? It says Sabir Bey. So you think I don't know who Tariq is and what this guy's game is about? You know how many people hit me up and ask me why did I do a video with that dude? But y'all should check out this one. This is on Netflix. This is on Apple TV, Tubi TV. Go check out that one. You see that says Pan-African Film Festival. And everybody got a royalty check because it was the right thing to do. So everybody got a royalty check. They didn't get a royalty check from Hidden Colors. Go ask anybody that was in Hidden Colors, Out of Darkness. They got a royalty check. I got two of them because I was the producer and I was in it. And see, this is the difference between y'all that don't understand what real business is about. Tariq is not about helping people. Tariq is jumping from thing to thing to thing that sounds good. He's creating these fractions. Just like he was on the Moors, and from the Moors he sucked it up. From the Moors he jumped on the reparations. What happened to the reparations thing that he was fighting for? Now he's talking about foundational Black America. Look like he ready to leave that too. He got all these people hyped up. So, well, I'm not African. I'm not African. But you got a $600 something thousand or $200 something thousand. Why you haven't produced a newspaper? Why haven't you produced anything? Those documentaries is trash, bro. What that brother's doing. You could do everything with AI. Go ask Tariq Nasheed, who's editing up Hidden Colors. Ask him, who's editing this? And I guarantee you, it's not a foundational Black American. Or it doesn't matter, Sabir. So you get a white person or somebody else to edit a so-called Black film? Are y'all using common sense? You'll get somebody else outside to edit your film and you're pro-Black. Like Pam said, boy, y'all don't even get it, bro. Get some broken bones. Seriously. Get some getting locked up. You ain't never see Tariq Nasheed get locked up for nothing. None of these foundational Black Americans. Now, when I told you before, the MOVE organization, the Moorish movement, and the Panthers was getting locked up and had shootouts, brother. Y'all have no idea.
It's crazy.
You have no, I know these fake dudes, brother. They all play dress up. And it's no disrespect to my brother 19 Keys, to all of them, brother. This playing dress up. It looks good, but it's really not.
It's all
we got a little bit complacent because of like the internet. The internet made people real comfortable because we used to come together, you know, town halls and
town hall meetings, all these things. And this is why I said though, we're going to go back to that. I'm seeing it's happening. It's coming, right?
Yeah.
I used to debate 20 people at the Pearl of Africa in Philadelphia. 20 people. Okay. My sister Tiffany will tell you, 20 people. At the end of the night on South Street, it will be one person, me and that one person, because everybody left. Because what I would do is pull books off the shelf. I would literally pull the books off the shelf, right? I'm pulling books off the shelf. And don't think that I don't know what's inside these books. Believe me, I know what's inside them. And that's what people don't want. And I'm seeing is coming back.
Yeah, it's a different energy too. I used to host a lot of town halls and a lot of meetings. And it's just the love and just coming together. People, I think it was more tangibles kind of brought out of those type of meetings too.
A lot of those town hall meetings I don't like.
Which ones? Like, I think the ones that discuss, like, you know, I guess where we're at and how we can get to a different place is needed.
No,
because we don't have those conversations, especially when you can do something in your own cities. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you something, Jaquetta. You're not paying attention to what she said. I'm telling you something factual. I've been in town hall meetings. They restrict it and you can't say certain things. It's not about the right and the wrong, bro. It's about how much money. I keep telling you, you would never have a person like me speaking, and I can't speak for 5 minutes because they try to give you about a 5 or 10 minutes. No, in order for you to go hit it, where's your state constitution at? This is me. I'm gonna give an example. Where's your state constitutional at? Do you have one? No. What does the state constitution say? What does the U.S. Constitution says? We ain't gotta beat them that quick. So people be trying to be something that they're really not. They don't understand how this works. None of them has a constitution inside those rooms. None of them have the home rule charter in those rooms. And it's by design that you don't have those things. Let me explain to you how this goes.
Right.
In the Constitution, power not delegated to the legislators is reserved to the people. That is the key. I just simplified it for you right now. If I'm in a room, you should pose. If somebody said that to me, so explain that to me a little bit more. That's not how they go in them town hall meetings. So explain to me more what that said. Well, go pick up a constitution. I used to do that when I had classes out here in Long Beach. I went to the state rep's office, asked Karen the stories, what happened.
Yeah.
Are people that was against it. They asked
Karen. You're talking, I guess, one step ahead of me. I'm talking amongst ourselves first, and then like if we got a cause and we got stuff that needs to be taken care of down there, then that's different.
No.
But I'm just saying amongst us.
Town hall. Listen to me. It's not amongst ourselves. Everything we do, if you're talking about town hall, it's public. It's not about amongst ourselves. You mentioned now, if you say, okay, Jaquetta and Sabir is different. But if you're saying a town hall, which is the town, that's the people. It's not amongst ourselves. I just gave you basic civics.
And that's what I said. That's one step ahead of what I was saying. Yeah, for sure.
That's it. It's simple.
Yeah. But yeah, that's definitely like it that needs to be addressed. You know, it needs to be brought to the meetups or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, we definitely have to have more, civic engagement, politics, all that conversation about just the basic laws, all that, charters, all that.
Do you hear what you're saying? It happened. You hear what you're saying? It happened. It's keep happening, but let me give you an example.
I need to come in too again because I want to see if I can hear you better.
Okay, yeah, do that.
Okay.
Let's come out and come back in. Okay. So these things already happen. People don't understand it's the politicians that's doing it. I can have I've been doing this, but they say, no, don't bring Sabir Bey over here because Sabir Bey might do X, Y, and Z. It's like get your money out my pocket syndrome. And that's really what is happening. I'm not for going to none of these town hall meetings to make you feel good, brother. Nah, bro. Nah, you want to get down and grimy with it? Let's talk about it for a minute. Let's really talk about what's happening. I don't want to go to none of those. That's why I don't go to the meetings, because I've been there, done that, because it's typical. It's the same conversation that these cats going to keep on having. The same. Oh, we got to put this person in. And every time you put somebody in there, what happens? What happens when you put those people in there? The same thing. So I sent my brother Malik something, right? Let me see if I can pull this up. Give me 1 second. I want you to hear something. I sent my brother Malik something, right? And I'm going to see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find him. Let me give you an example. I'm going to give you an example before I get off of here. So I'm going to give an example of what I'm talking about when we keep going to these functions and thinking these people about it, when you don't even know what they're supposed to do. I told my brother, he said something about my brother Malik and I was talking. In Philadelphia, where I'm from, I went back home and they have parking authority walking through the neighborhoods, giving out tickets in the neighborhood. So he said how they trick the people is they said you can pay for a parking permit, right? Parking permit on your block that you pay taxes on, right? So him and I are going back and forth, and we having this discussion, and I said, well, he said they trick the people. He said they trick the people and get in a parking permit. Then what happens? When you get the ticket, you got to let them know that if you have a family member coming over, right, you got to get a permit, and it's only 2 hours, right? I said, think of it, hey, Darren, this is the funniest thing ever. So I'm on the phone with him. He said, remember you said this years ago, Sabir, when I was living in Philly. So he said, remember you was talking about all this stuff back then? It's coming to pass, right? So what happened? You have to get a parking permit for your family. Just imagine you had a family member come, right? And they sold you the reason why, because people be parking their car and walking in Center City. That was the lie. That was the cap up, right? So you signed up. So they said they didn't need everybody. They only needed a few people. They only needed a few people. So the few people who paid for the parking permit, and then on top of that, you got to let them know when they get there, right? And then what happens, the permit is only for 2 hours. So now you got to keep looking out the window to make sure you ain't passing, right? So these people walking up the street, and I said, yo, y'all don't get it. So what am I going to go to a town hall meeting for when you don't want to hear the truth? This is why I said, how many people have a home rule home? I'll put it up here for y'all to go look it up. And you can probably Google it. Home rule charter. Every city has one, right? Every city has a home rule charter. So if I was to bring this up at a town hall meeting, do you really want to build on that? It's right there, home rule charter or a state constitution, right? So let me let you hear what this guy said in Philadelphia. When y'all think you can vote for these cats and put them in, oh, it's a local thing. Nah, Negro, how are you going to tell somebody what to do when you don't even know what they're supposed to do? Listen up. Let me let you hear this dude.
Battery 80%.
They gonna talk about the mayor of Philadelphia.
iPad 107.
Hold on.
I just can't believe that we have two people that have the same title, but they hold their responsibilities and their titles so different. On the one hand, we got Zoran Mamdani that always says, I can, and he does. And then on the other hand, we got Sherelle Parker who says, I can't, and it's not in the budget. And let me tell you why this can't happen. And we got one mayor who fundamentally believes in the arts and is actually going to be giving 5,000 high school students tickets to Broadway, to experiences that they would have never had otherwise. And then we got Sherelle Parker, who actively cut the mural arts program. We got Sherelle Parker, who actively let grant monies expire so that people can't get the monies for their nonprofits to support the youth in our city. New York got a mayor, Zoran Mamdani, who actively utilizes social media to the benefit of his community, instead of utilizing social media to continue to make excuses and have parties. Are you hearing me yet, Philadelphia? It's time for these people to go and their enablers to go. It's time to usher in new people. It's time to get our own Zoran. It's time to get our own Zoran. I'm tired of these do-nothing excuse-having politicians out here now that don't do anything for us except for have excuses and stories. It's time for a change. If Zoran Mamdani is Superman, then Sherelle Parker must be Bizarro. Because I just can't believe that we have two people that have the same title, but they hold their responsibilities and their titles so different. On the one hand, we got Zoran Mamdani that always says, I can, and he does. And then on the other hand, we got Sherelle Parker who says, I can't, and it's not in the budget. And let me tell you why this can't happen. And we got one mayor who fundamentally believes in the arts and is actually going to be giving 5,000 high school students tickets to Broadway, to experiences that they would have never had otherwise. And then we got Sherelle Parker, who actively cut the mural arts program. We got Sherelle Parker, who actively let grant monies expire so that people can't get the monies for their nonprofits to support the youth in our city. New York got a mayor, Zoran Mamdani, who actively utilizes social media to the benefit of his community, instead of utilizing social media to continue to make excuses and have parties. Are you hearing me yet, Philadelphia?
And that's the truth. So it is nothing I can do. I can. I set up for the past 2 nights, right? I was taking this California bar exam quiz, right? And I was killing it. I probably got 1 out of all the ones I was doing wrong. I don't want to be a politician. I'm just doing it to sharpen my brain because it's really about multiple choices. It's logic. That's what this is about. So I choose not to be a politician, but I will smash any politician that you would put in a room in front of me. You have to remember, I have over 25 years of this game, bro. And I don't want to be a part of none of them because I see the game plan. I know the game plan. I know how they play. You can't use a woman. You can't use a man. You can't use your money to get me. It's not going to work. You have to remember where I'm from. Okay? So when you think you're playing me, I'm really playing your dumb ass. So don't try me, people. It don't work. I don't kiss ass. And that's not how I am. But if you want to talk about some real stuff, let's go. And I'm going to say this before we go. Become your own personal legend. I am legend. Let me tell you something. Become your own personal legend. Read The Alchemist. Become the change. And if you read this book, you would understand what this means. In here, it talks about becoming your own personal legend. That's where they got this from, and that's where they got the movie from. You don't get it yet? All this old spook that sat by the door stuff is dead. I sat with him too before he passed away. Yeah. I was on the phone with him when I was in Philly for 3 hours, and I was going to go to Chicago to go sit with him. And you know what he told me? Let me tell you something. I've been out here for 17 years. So now this is old, right? Go find out when this man passed away. You know what he told me? How they had to sneak up on the trains and hurry up and do their shots. He said, with the technology we have today, y'all could do a much better film. See, y'all don't know who I know. So don't let these Negroes tell you that Sabir is a nobody. Trust me. I'm nobody to them because they don't want this real conversation. It's not happening. So I do got to get out and get something to eat. This is a newspaper. And if you would like to donate to me, you definitely can do that. And shout out to my sister Pam, and shout out to my sister Raza Khan, my brother Raza Khan. You know, support the real people. So that's an article I did back in 2003. The unknowing are definitely slaves to liars, and that's what's going on. We are slaves to liars, bro. Okay, so when you get to this particular point, brother Ty, what up? There's no way that you can turn back, and I can't turn back. And I'm gonna give y'all 2 more things before I go for free. Okay, so you don't have to pay $2,500 for a name correction. Just go look up Resolution 75 right here. I told y'all before what Noble Drew Ali said. So we're waking up, so they have to send people in. So you have to have a person like Sabir that don't get caught up in the nonsense or get caught up in the noise. So let me help y'all out. That don't get caught up in the noise, but focus on the signals. Focus on the signals, not the noise, people. You're dealing with too much noise. So if you read Resolution 75, and if you would like to know how to do it, I'll charge you for that. But Resolution 75, right here, from 1933. Okay? Told you that we have a right to do this. And did it get approved? It was adopted in April 4th, 1933. So that wasn't $2,500, people. Okay, so you can send me $2,500. I'm going to go on a hell of a journey. So let me see how many people would support this now. But I think y'all told you I got a lot to bring up, homie. Let's put my banner up here. I'm going to go get me a Chipotle, my sister Chiquetta.
Yummy.
You know, so thank you, brother D. Thank you, my sister. Thank you, my brother Ty, always cutting hair, man. I need to pull my clippers back out and start cutting again. But once you get to this, brother, you can't go backwards.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
It's that real
Share
this
it out.
Technique. Peace. Revolutionary Volume 2. It's on now, motherfucker. Lock and load. This is the point of no return. I can never go back. Life without parole, upstage, shackled and trapped. Living in the hole, looking at the world through a crack. Fuck that. I'd rather shoot it out and get clapped. I've gone too far, there ain't no coming back for me. Auschwitz gas chamber full of Zyklon B. Just like the Spanish exterminating Tainos, raping the black and Indian women, creating Latinos. Motherfuckers made me out of self-righteous hatred. And now you got yourself a virus, stuck in the matrix, a suicide bomber. Strapped and ready to blow, lethal injection, strapped down, ready to go. Don't you understand? They'll never let me live out in peace. Concrete jungle, guerrilla war out in the streets. Nat Turner with the sickle, pitchfork and machete. The end of the world, motherfucker, you not ready. This is the point of no return, and nobody can stop it. Malcolm Little when he knelt before Elijah Muhammad, the comet that killed the dinosaurs, changing the earth. They love to criticize, they always say I changed for the worse. Like prescription pills when you misusing them, nigga. The Templar Knights when they took Jerusalem, nigga, and figured out what was buried under Solomon's temple, Al-Aqsa. The name is not coincidental. I know too much. The government is trying to murder me. No coming back like cutting your wrists open vertically. How could the serpent be purposely put in charge of the country? Genetic engineered sickness spread amongst me. My people are so hungry that they attack without reason, like a fucking dog ripping off the hand that feeds him. Immortal technique is treason to the Patriot Act. So come and get me, motherfucker, cause I'm not coming back. This is the point from where which I can never return. And if I back down now, then forever I burn. This is the point from which I can never retreat. Cause if I turn back now, there can never be peace. This is the point from which I will die, succeed, live in the struggle. I know I'm alive when I bleed. From now on, it can never be the same as before. Cause the place that I'm from doesn't exist anymore. This is the point of no return, nigga. You better believe this. Mary Magdalene giving birth to the children of Jesus. The evolution of the world, bloody and dramatic. Human beings killing monkeys to conquer the planet. The kingdoms of Africa and Mesopotamia. Machine gun your body with depleted uranium. This is the age of microchips and titanium. The dark side of the moon in contact with aliens. I started out like Australians, criminal-minded, broke into hell, tore it down and built a city behind it. Southpaw, murderous methodology, nigga. Remember that I'm just a man, don't follow me, nigga. Cause once you pass the point, you can never go home. You gotta face the possibility of dying alone. So tell me, motherfucker, how could you die for the throne when you don't even got the fucking heart to die for your own? It rains acid, one day the earth will cry from a stone, and you'll be looking at the world living inside of a dome. Computerized humanity living inside of a clone. This is the place where the unknown is living and real. Wormwood, the planet X, and the seventh seal. Universal truth is not measured in mass appeal. This is the last time that I kneel and pray to the sky, cause almost everything that I was ever told was a lie. This is the point from which I can never return. And if I back down now, then forever I burn. This is the point from which I can never retreat. Cause if I turn back now, there can never be peace. This is the point from which I will die, succeed, live in the struggle. I know I'm alive when I bleed. From now on, it can never be the same as before. Cause the place that I'm from doesn't exist anymore.